Hey, what's going on, social media world? Aaron here. All right. So I was watching Lovely T 2003, Lovelyty 2003, 2003, and she did a video talking about the old beef between Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim being resurfaced on 106 in Park, because 106 in Park, the kings of shade, the queens of shade, the queens and kings of mess and bull crap. And thank you, Viacom. Special thanks to you. Anyway, so 106 in Park wanted to try to get some ratings. They couldn't get Nicki Minaj, so instead they got Lil Kim to talk about Nicki Minaj. And Lil Kim was probably like, because the music industry is kind of shady. And what they probably do is they're like, okay, Lil Kim, we'd like to have you on the show to promote your new album, but you have to answer questions about Nicki Minaj. And she's probably like, what? I guess, okay. I want my album to be promoted, so why not? So she did, and this is no shade to Lil Kim. This is just shade to the entertainment industry in general, shade. The way they tried to sneak the question in is they were like, you know what, we would love to, Erica Mena, Ray J, and I love Ray J, is so beautiful. He is so beautiful, oh my gosh. But anyway, Lil Kim was asked by Erica Mena and Ray J, will you all ever just bury the hatchet and do a great, powerful women's anthem like you used to do back in the 90s when you came out with Ladies Night? Oh yes, it's Ladies Night and the feeling's right. Oh what a night. When it was like Lil Kim and Missy Elliott and Angie Martinez and Left Eye, and it was a great song. I miss the 90s, don't you? Anyway, they all got together for that song, and they were like, can you all do something like that again? And Lil Kim was like, well, I like Remy Ma, and we've already done a duet with Remy Ma. And they were like, okay, clearly we're just asking you about Nicki Minaj because that's where we'll get our ratings from. And Lil Kim was like, oh, okay. Well, as it relates to Nicki Minaj owe me some money. And until she paid me some money that she owe me, I ain't gonna work with her. And I wish that her answer wasn't just that simple. I wish that she explained it the way she explained it before, like a year or two ago, because again, this is a very old beef. It's pretty much expired. It's not good to digest anymore. It's not even, it's rancid. It's rancid meat. It's rancid beef. But they keep it going. Anyway, so the answer that Lil Kim gave like a couple of years ago as it relates to her beef with Nicki Minaj, which was a really good answer because it gives insight into some of the shade of the music industry, period. It's a business. It's a business. So people are, I don't want to, anyway. So what happened with Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim is Lil Kim was like, okay, so I was working with YMCMB on some music, and I was going to change my sound, and I was going to work on this new sound where it's like me singing, rapping, and all that stuff. And, I did the song Starships and all of that. And they were like, okay, yeah, Lil Kim, we like that song, we like that stuff, let's work together. And they developed some songs together and all of that stuff. Eventually, Young Money, Cash Money Billionaires were like, okay, Lil Kim, thank you so much. We love you so much. Hold on, we're just going to go on a brief hiatus and we'll get right back to you. We love you, Lil Kim. Lil Kim was like, what? Okay, well, timing is everything. So I guess if my business people feel as though this isn't the right time for that, then I guess it makes sense to wait. So she waited. All of a sudden, out of the blue, Nicki Minaj comes on the scene. And she's like, who is this Nicki Minaj? And next thing I know, all the songs that I had worked on with Young Money, Cash Money Billionaires, they just gave to Nicki Minaj. And they came out with her, with my songs. And Starships is my song. Young Money, Cash Money Billionaires didn't get that much money without being business people. And as business people, they have to acknowledge from a business standpoint, as much as people love Lil Kim, to come out with Lil Kim having a brand new sound, a pop rap sound, which he's also trying to sing as well, a lot of her fans would feel alienated, and it would be really difficult to promote that as well as still be like, no, Lil' Kim isn't selling out. She's still hardcore Lil' Kim that you remember from back in the day, but she's just got a slightly different sound now. But instead of having to beg people to believe that, what they did was they just gave the stuff to a brand new artist, Nicki Minaj, and she did it, and it worked. So I think that's what she's talking about when she says Nicki Minaj owes me money. I wish she would have explained that, though, but I get it. 106 in Park, short attention span, whatever. But I understand her beef, her problem with Nicki Minaj. And it's not a personal thing, it's a business thing. And I get it. I love them both. And I love Cash Money. I'm from New Orleans and upstate New York. Figure it out, whatever. But, I remember Cash Money before they were Cash Money billionaires, back when they were just not even national. And just the hot boys, the hot boys on fire, the hot boys on fire. See, I remember that stuff. I was so in love with BG. BG is so fine. I loved his lips and just everything about him. It's so unfortunate that he's in jail. I want to free BG right now, just so we can get married like he said we would. Anyway, now we're back. As far as the Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj beef, I get it, but the music industry is shady. That's the kind of stuff that happens. It's unfortunate. You gotta watch your back. But it is what it is. Talk to y'all later, social media world. Peace. Be blessed.